What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is your UK Troller Brother, Dr. Blake, the darkest man around, and I'll be talking about One Piece, Burning Blood. So get your fried chicken, get your Kool-Aid, and sit them cheeks down, because you definitely know this UK Troller Brother will be going ham on this video. So without further ado, let me just get on with this. So we'll be getting a lot of news from AngryStormGamer. He will be in the link. Will be in the description below. I highly recommend you check out his channel because he makes awesome content, and he also gets news faster than hotcakes. So I highly recommend you check out his channel. The link will be in the description below. I highly recommend that because this guy got a bunch of questions that he wasn't able to answer, gave it to his friend who works at Bandai Namco, and his friend was able to talk with the developers of One Piece Burning Blood and get some questions answered, because some they weren't allowed to answer yet, but some they were allowed to give us the information on. So I'm going to be talking about the things that underlined for me, the things that stood out for me, the things that I want to talk about pretty much, because that makes sense. It's my video. I don't even know why I said that, but if you want the bigger detail, it will be in the description below, because I highly recommend you check that out. But anyways, let me just start off by saying that this game will have no English dub. And I know for most people, they don't care for the dub, but I know there are people out there like me that like the dub. Me personally, I was expecting there to be a dub, because them delaying the game 2 months later makes sense, because by the time the dub gets there, they'll be in Dressrosa, so they'll be able to do voices for Bartolomeo, Sabo, Fujitora, new characters that we meet in the new world. So I thought they were going to do it for that purpose, but it looks like they're not going to do that, and it looks like we are going to be listening to Japanese voices, which is not a bad thing, because I love the Japanese voices, and the Japanese voices are good, so it's not a bad thing. The voices suit the characters, and when you hear Law says room shambles in that Japanese voice, Lord have mercy, that sends chills down my spine, bruh. But anyways, that is the first news out the way. One Piece Burning Blood will have no dub. On to the second thing. If you guys are complaining about the camera angle for this game, you can change it. There's 3 types of angles: Angle A, Angle B, Angle C. One of which is similar to Storm. Not the same, similar, because you got to take into account the map size and the way the characters and the way the camera angle is going to be moving. You got to take that into account because it's different games made by different people, so it's not going to be exactly the same. That's why I said similar. But anyways, the third thing is the fact that you will be able to do boss battles. Boss battles similar to Storm in a way that you will do boss battles in the sense that there'll be quick time events and they'll be working in that sort of way. So it might be something like Zoro versus Pika, because you know how big Pika is. Like, One Piece characters are big, so for some of the battles to be boss battles, it makes sense as long as they execute it right, as long as it is cheeks worthy. Who'll be complaining? No one. But anyways, that is me like just calming down a bit. And yeah, on to the next thing. I'm going to talk about how you can do a variety of combos, which they said in the interview. In the interview, they said, depending on where you move the analog stick, you can do a variety of different combos. But what I mean by different combos, because they got heavy / light attacks in this game confirmed already. So it could be like the way you do it in Raging Blast. I don't know why I said burning. I meant Raging Blast. A lot of talking about Burning Blood is getting me a little bit confused, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I mean Raging Blast. The way they do it in Raging Blast, if you tilt the analog stick in a certain way, you can hit a certain part of the body, which can create moves like drop kicks and different types of combos / tilting things that you can do. So that would be pretty cool for them to do that in One Piece Burning Blood, because you can create a variety of different combos. And they also stated that you can create your own combos as well. Like, what I mean, for example, like Hollow and Flash, when they play each other, they call this move called the Hollow, because Hollow's got his own style that he signaturely, if that is that the correct English, I don't know, but I'm using it. I'm gonna make it work. But anyways, the thing that he uses that is his style called the Hollow. They call it the Hollow because he does it and he was the first one to do it, and it's his style. So if you can create your own style, something that you can be known for, that would be cool, and that would be beast. And that would be a cool technique showing how you can create your own combos. But we don't know how deep One Piece Burning Blood is, because the one gameplay we got is not really showing how deep they're saying the game is, and plus it's the old ass build, so there's not a lot we can judge from looking at the person playing, and the person playing does not even develop One Piece Burning Blood. But I know we've got more gameplay after that, but we still need to see fresh gameplay. We still need to play it ourselves. So guys, I want to know your overall thoughts about this as well. What do you think about this news? Are you happy about the no dub? Are you sad about the no dub? Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And I want to know what you guys think about the whole combat system as a whole, and the whole possibility of boss battles being in, but not even possibility, boss battles being in One Piece Burning Blood. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, because I want to know what you guys think as a whole, because this has been your UK Trottler brother, Dr. Blake, the darkest man around, and it is time for me to put down that fried chicken and the Kool-Aid and wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please if you enjoyed this video, yeah, catch you next one guys, bye.